Fyodor, yes. Give this note at once to a messenger. Tell him to go to my flat on Lvov Street. When he hands it over, he will be given a package. Tell him to bring it back here at once.
Very good, sir.
Here's 2 rubles for the cab fare. And here's a pass. We'll get him back into headquarters. Please hurry up.
Very good, sir.
Christ. What a mess. His Highness is Oh, good evening. General. What? Colonel Balbatoon's cavalry have broken through, sir? My God. Yes, yes. Sorry, I beg your pardon, sir? You've been unexpectedly taken ill, sir? Yes. With, yes, the entire headquarters staff. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, I understand, sir, yes. Yes, I will pass on that message, sir, yes. We expect His Highness at midnight, sir. Yes. Sir, I wonder if I... Hello? And that, gentlemen, means the end of me.
His Highness, the head-man of all the Ukraine.
Good evening, Lieutenant.
Good evening, Your Highness.
Have they arrived?
I beg your pardon, sir. Have who arrived?
What do you mean, who? I arranged a conference here for 11:45 to be attended by the Commander-in-Chief of the Russian forces, the garrison commander, and a representative of the German High Command. Where are they?
I'm afraid I couldn't say, sir.
Late! No. As usual! Show me the duty officer's report for the past hour. Hurry up, man.
Yes, sir. I've only just come on duty, sir. Lieutenant Prince Joseph, who was on duty before
For a long time. I've been meaning to remind you and the other officers of my staff that you're supposed to speak Ukrainian. It's disgraceful. Because not a single one of my officers can speak the language of the country, and this makes for the worst possible impression on the Ukrainian troops. Now, please speak Ukrainian.
Yes, sir. Very good. What is Prince in Ukrainian, sir?
Oh, talk Russian, man.
Thank you, sir. Lieutenant Prince Joseph, who was on duty before me, was unexpectedly taken ill and went home before I arrived, sir.
So he left his post?
Yes, sir.
Are you in your right mind? What do you mean he went home? In other words, he left his post without orders. What in God's name is going on here? Get me the guard room. Send a patrol at once to Lieutenant Novosheltsev's quarters, arrest him, and bring him back to the guard room at once.
Right.
Did he leave his report sheet?
Yes, he did, sir, but there is nothing on it.
Has he gone off his head? I'll have him shot. Right here on the palace ramparts. I'll show the lot of you. Get me the Commander-in-Chief's headquarters. Ask him to come here at once. Also the garrison commander and all regimental commanders. Look sharp.
Yes, sir. I begged to report a message of some extreme urgency, Your Highness.
Uh-huh. What message?
Well, 5 minutes ago, I was telephoned from headquarters and informed that the general in command of the Russian volunteer forces had been unexpectedly taken ill and has left for Germany, along with the entire headquarters staff, sir, in a German train.
Are you in your right mind? You look ill. Do you realize what you're saying? Now, what happened? Some disaster? Or did they run away? Why don't you say something? What is it?
Well, yes, sir, you're quite right, sir. It is a disaster. At 10 o'clock this evening, Petlura's troops broke through the city's defense line and Balbatoon's cavalry have pushed through the gap, sir.
Balbatoon's cavalry, where?
6 miles the other side of Slobodka.
Wait a minute. Let's see. Where?
Well, there, sir.
Yes. Yes, now I see. Well, you at least are a reliable, loyal, and efficient officer. I've noticed it for some time. I'll get through to the German Army headquarters, ask them to be kind enough to send their representatives to see me at once. Quickly, there's a good fellow.
Sir.
representatives of the German
Extension
headquarters,
3, please.
General von
Ganz Sie bitte
Strack
zur
and
Lehmanns
Major
Lady.
von Düst.
Herr Major von
wish to
Düst.
see your
Herr-
Highness.
Ask them to come in at once. Don't bother. Don't bother!
Wir haben die Ehre, euer Durchlaut zu begrüßen.
Sehr erfreut, Sie zu sehen, meine Herren. Bitte nehmen Sie Platz.
Dankeschön.
Ich habe eben die Nachricht von der schwierigen Lage unserer Armee erhalten.
Das ist uns schon längere Zeit bekannt.
Please take the minutes of this meeting.
May I write in Russian, Your Highness?
General, may I ask you to speak Russian?
Certainly with pleasure.
I have just been informed that Petliura's cavalry have broken through the city's line of defense. Furthermore, I've received some utterly incredible news from the headquarters of the Russian volunteer force. The Russian commander and his entire staff have shamefully run away! Das ist ja unerhört! Through you, as intermediaries, I make the following appeal to the German government. The Ukraine is threatened by mortal danger. Petliura's irregulars are about to occupy the capital. If this occurs, anarchy will ensue in the city. I therefore appeal to you, the German High Command, for an immediate allocation of forces to repel these advancing bands of irregulars and restore order to the Ukraine. A country friendly to Germany.
With regret, the German command can do no such thing.
What? What? Kindly inform me why not, General?
Physisch unmöglich. Physically impossible. Firstly, according to our informations, Petliura has 200,000 men excellently armed. The German command concentrates its divisions and transports them back to Germany.
Swine.
And consequently, we do not have a sufficient disposal of forces. Secondly, all Ukraine is on the side of Petliura.
Lieutenant, underline that phrase in the minutes.
Yes, sir.
I have no objection, underline. Consequently, it will be impossible to stop Petliura.
So without warning, the German High Command will leave me, my army, and my government to our fate.
Nine. We have orders to take measures to save your Highness.
What measures?
Immediate evacuation of your Highness at once into a railway wagon and off to Germany.
I beg your pardon. I don't understand you. Excuse me, was it the German High Command who arranged the evacuation of Prince Belurko?
Precisely.
Without my permission, I refuse! And hereby protest to the German government against their actions. I still have the ability to raise an army within the city and defend Kiev with my own forces. But the responsibility for the destruction of this capital rests with the German High Command. And I'm certain that the governments of Great Britain and France...
Ha! What can the British and the French governments do? The German government has the strength to prevent the destruction of Kiev, if it wishes.
Is that a threat, General?
A warning, Your Highness. Your Highness has no armed forces in his disposal. The situation is catastrophic.
Herr General, wir haben wenig gesagt.
Yeah. Your Highness, permit me to give you the latest news. We've intercepted a message. Petliura's cavalry is 8 kilometers from Kiev. Tomorrow evening he will enter.
And am I the last person to hear of this?
You know what will happen to Your Highness if you are captured? A sentence has been pronounced upon Your Highness's life. It is very sad.
What sentence?
I must apologize to Your Highness. Hanging. I must ask Your Highness to answer at once. In my disposal is just 10 minutes, after which time I take up from myself all responsibility for Your Highness's life.
I'll go.
Ah, you will go. Please act secretly and with no noise.
Of course, no noise.
What does this mean?
Don't be alarmed, Your Highness.
What's that? Who fired that shot? Who fired that shot? Stand down! What are you saying? I'll tell you something. I get crucified for doing this. Where did the shot come from?
Who shot? General von Strack accidentally caught the hammer of his revolver in his breeches and has injured himself. In the head.
The headman!
The headman is very well. Kindly show yourself a cigar, Your Highness.
All's well. There's no cause for alarm. Order the guard to stand down.
Guard! Stand down!
Allow the doctor to pass.
Your Highness, please to change into German uniform as if you am I and I am wounded. We will get you secretly out of the city.
As you wish. Answer it, Lieutenant.
Yes. Hello. His Highness's person... What? Yes. Your Highness, the 2 regiments of your Ukrainian infantry have deserted to Petlura. Enemy cavalry have been sighted in the undefended sector. What orders shall I give?
What orders? I'll tell them to hold up the cavalry at all costs for at least half an hour. I must have time to leave. Tell them I'll send my armored cars to support them.
Can you hear me? Yes. You must hold them off for half an hour. His Highness is sending you a detachment of armored cars.
Where would your Highness like to change?
In the bedroom.
I respectfully request Your Excellency to allow me to accompany the hetman. As you see, I am his personal aide-de-camp. Apart from myself, there is also my fiancée.
Regretted, Lieutenant, not only that I cannot take your fiancée, but I cannot take you either. A seat has already been reserved for the personal aide-de-camp of His Highness.
And who is that?
Prince Novozhiltsev.
Novozhiltsev? My God. Where did he find time to arrange that?
A few hours ago, he came to our headquarters.
And will he continue to serve under the hetman in Berlin?
Oh, no. Your hetman will be quite alone. We only take to the German frontier those of you who wish to save your skins from your revolting peasantry.
I see. Thank you, but I think I can save my skin by staying here.
You do right, Herr Leutnant. A man should not leave his fatherland. Heimat ist Heimat.
Lieutenant, burn all the papers in this room.
Sit down, please, Your Highness. Herr Doktor, seien Sie so liebenswürdig. Macht schnell, Herr Doktor. Bitte.
Fertig, Ambulanz.
Sofort, Herr General.
Please to lie down, Your Highness.
Now, the people must be told about this by communique.
A communique at such a time.
Now, write this down, Lieutenant.
Sir.
God did not give me sufficient strength, and therefore...
There's no time for a communique. It can be sent from the train by telegram.
Let go of me!
Lie down. Please, Your Highness.
On the clock. Alles in Ordnung. Goodbye, Herr Leutnant. I advise you not to stay here. Dismiss yourself. Remove your officer's shoulder straps. You hear that?
Running fire.
Precisely. A joke. Running fire when they are running away. You're fast for the side entrance.
Yes, sir.
Also, auf Wiedersehen. Beeilen Sie sich. Hurry, Herr Leutnant.
German efficiency. Now. Historic. Ready. Yes. Now, I shan't burn any of these. Just the aide de camp's duty roster. The bits with my name on it. Yes. Am I a pig, I wonder? No. I'm not. Yes, give me the... Hello? Give me the Malta Regiment headquarters, please. Hurry. Hello, yes. Can I speak to the commanding officer, please? I don't care. Wake him up. Hello? Colonel Turbin? Good. This is Stravinsky speaking. Listen very carefully, Alexei. The hetman has just run away. No, I'm quite serious. Yes. Yes. Now tell Elena not to leave the flat on any account. I'll come there this morning and hide myself. What? Yes. Goodbye. Now my conscience is clear. Fyodor! Fyodor, did the messenger bring a package from my flat?
Yes, sir.
Then bring it here at once, please.
Very good, sir.
May I ask what happened to the hetman, sir?
There's no business of yours. The hetman has retired for the night. And don't ask any more questions. You're a good fellow, Fyodor. Yes. I've always thought of you as somehow, well, charming. Somehow proletarian.
As you say, sir.
Yes. Be a good fellow, will you? And get me my towel, my razor, and my soap from the aide de camp's duty room, will you?
Yes, sir. Would you like a newspaper as well, sir?
A what?
A newspaper, sir?
Oh, yes. Good idea.
Very good, sir.
Does this hat suit me, Fyodor?
Oh, yes, sir.
Might I suggest the razor in the pocket, sir?
The razor in the pocket? Oh, yes. Let me give you a parting gift, Fyodor, of 50 rubles.
Oh, that's very kind of you, sir.
And let me shake your honest working man's hand. Now, don't be surprised, Fyodor. I've always been a Democrat at heart.
Oh, yes, I know that.
Yes. And remember, Fyodor, I've never set foot in this palace before, and I never served as the hetman's aide de camp.
No, I understand, sir,
Yeah,
yes.
I don't know you, Fyodor. No. I am an opera singer. Opera singer by profession. Yes.
Is it true the hetman's run away, then?
Yes, that's right. He's just cleared off.
Blimey devil.
Cheap little crook.
Left us to our fates, I suppose.
Well, you see him, it's bad enough for you, but what about me?
Yeah.
Hello? Ah, Captain. Yes, my orders to you are to get the hell out of it and run for your lives. This is Stravinsky speaking. Goodbye, and good luck. Delightful though it is speaking to you, Fyodor, you can see for yourself I haven't got a moment to spare. Yes. Oh, by the way, while I'm still in command, I hereby make you a present of this entire office. What's the matter? Just think what a bedspread you can make out of those curtains.
Hello. Hello, can I help you? Yes, shall I tell you? Get the hell out of it. Run for your lives while there's still time. What is Fyodor speaking? Fyodor!
Take over and fall out the regiment.
On the command fall out, you may break off and smoke. Regiment fall out!
One of the troops of my battery is 5 men short. Obviously, they've cleared off. Still, what can you expect with students?
Riff-raff, if you ask me. What can we do with them?
And why isn't the colonel here yet? He was supposed to have arrived at 6, and now it's 6:45.
Be quiet, Lieutenant. He was called to the Hetman's palace by telephone. He'll be here shortly. What's the matter with you, lad? Are you cold?
Sir, it is a bit on the chilly
Well,
side.
what are you standing around then for? You look blue. Come on, try stamping your feet. Better. Try running on the spot. Come on, that's better. There. When I call fall out, you have to stand there like statues. Come on, every man his own stove. That's better. You there in B troop, break into a classroom, smash up some benches and light the stoves. Come on now. Jump to it. It's in the classroom. It's better. Yes, come on, jump to it.
In the sky hang heavy storms out. Was the snow in circles wild.
Look, here, sir. You can't do that, you know.
What?
Burning the benches in the stove, that's vandalism.
Hello, man, what are we supposed to burn in the stoves?
Firewood, sir, firewood.
Where's your firewood?
Haven't got it.
Shut off then, you opal. Come on, let me do what are you doing? Come on, jump to it!
Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Come on!
Here before, you know. You are not supposed to do that. Burning the benches in the stove!
That was a shout.
It's pretty close, too.
I think they're firing at us, Captain. Nonsense, that was just Petlura spitting.
I think we may be seeing Petlura today. Interesting to know what he looks like.
No need to hurry. We'll find out soon enough.
This whole thing's a lot bigger than us. If we're meant to see him, we'll see him.
What's the matter with you, Lottie? You lost your voices. Come on, keep singing. Come on, let's hear you.
Comes to climb the long white staircase up to heaven. That fateful day, the end of time. What will your heart confess?
Regiment, fall in! Regiment, attention! Right dress!
Call in the officers. Stand at pace.
Number battery, attention! Number 2 battery, attention!
The roll, please, Captain Sosinski. How many men absent?
14, sir.
Is the roadblock on Demiorca Street manned by our troops?
Yes, sir.
Recall them.
Bring back the men on the roadblock.
Sir!
I order all officers and men of the Mortar Regiment to listen carefully to what I'm about to say. Listen and take good note of your orders, then go and carry them out. During the night, a sudden and violent change has occurred in the situation for us, the White Russian Army, in fact, in the whole political situation in the Ukraine. I therefore have to inform you that our regiment is hereby disbanded. The fight against Pietlura is over. I order all of you, including officers, immediately to remove your epaulets and all other marks of rank and identification, to go home at once and conceal yourselves. That's all. Now go and do as I say.
Be quiet and don't argue. Carry out your orders and look sharp about it. What does this mean, Colonel? Arrest Colonel Turbine! Please, Colonel Turbine! You are under arrest, sir.
Just take it easy.
Hands up, me, Captain! Get down!
Stand for attention!
Well, I'd be a fine officer, I must say, if I went into battle with troops like these, which the Lord God has seen fit to send me. However, what is excusable in an inexperienced young volunteer is unforgivable in you, Lieutenant. I thought all of you would have realized that a disaster has occurred, that your commanding officer is not the man to deceive you or betray you. You seem so that you haven't the sense to realize this. Now, whom are you proposing to defend? Answer me. Answer when your commanding officer asks you a question. Whom do you mean to defend?
We have sworn to defend the hetman.
The hetman? Excellent. Today, at 3 o'clock in the morning, the hetman, abandoning his army to its fate, ran away to Germany in a German train disguised in German uniform. Thus, at the moment when the lieutenant here is preparing to defend the hetman, that personage has long since left Kiev and is safely on his way to Berlin.
Berlin? Oh, we don't want to listen! Why do you listen to him, for God's sake?
Silence! Silence!
That is by no means all. At the same time that one swine ran away, another scuttled away after him. His Highness the General Prince Bielorukov, the army commander. Therefore, my friends, not only is there no one to defend, there's not even anyone to give you any orders, because Prince Bielorukov's headquarters staff ran away with him too.
It can't be. It's ridiculous.
Who said it's a lie? I've just come from headquarters. I've checked all my information. I take responsibility for every word I have said. So, gentlemen, here we are. And there is Pietlura. There, what am I saying? He's here. Pietlura's cavalry, my friends, is already on the outskirts of the city. He has 200,000 men. And as for us, well, there's the Mortar Regiment, 2 or 3 infantry detachments, and 3 batteries of artillery. Now do you understand? Just now one of you pointed his revolver at me. I was absolutely terrified. Pathetic.
Be quiet!
Very well then. If under these circumstances you were all to pass a resolution to defend... Defend what? In short, if you decided to fight, I would not lead you because I refuse to take part in a farce, especially when every single one of you would pay for that farce, and absolutely pointlessly with his own blood.
Those bastards at headquarters!